depending on where you're located. My name is Dr. Chudi Ufondu, and today it's our clinic for midweek. Today is Wednesday, the 12th of May, 2021. Every Wednesday is our midweek community health clinic. And this afternoon, we're going to talk about a very important topic. We're going to look at ways you can lose weight, and not just losing weight, but keeping the weight you've lost, and also in the same vein, sustaining it. And we're going to connect it to your fertility. So that's a very important topic for the community. Everybody is going to benefit. Remember, health is wealth. And when God gave you a body, it's your duty to look after your health. It's your duty to look after your body. Looking after your body is not necessarily the fact that you don't have a physical problem. Your health is the totality of you. So your health is your physical health, your emotional health, your social health, your family, your happiness, your job, your finances. They all contribute to your health. But today we're going to focus on weight loss. You see, we have weight problems. Every single one of us. Now, you might look yourself up and you might think, oh, I'm leper, so I'm okay. I don't have problems. You're joking. We all have problems. So what I'm going to share with us today are practical tips on how you can lose weight, on how you can be meaningful about your weight loss, on how you can sustain what you've lost. Then when you do that, you're going to have an opportunity to improve your fertility. Every single one of us. Now, when God made you a woman, God already determined you're going to be a mother. You don't have a choice. You're just going to be what? A mother. So why is this important? Because inside your mother's womb, when you were formed, when your father contributed the X and your mother contributed the X, remember, women can only contribute X. Men can either contribute Y chromosome or X chromosome. So when the time your parents are coming together, the moment you have two X's, you are already a mother. Why is this important? Because right from creation, you already have X. Inside your mother's womb, you have X. Thousands of them. Now, as you are maturing, getting nearer to birth, a couple of changes will be happening. Then by the time you're born, you still have your X. As you're maturing into a woman, the moment you start bleeding, you've already had those eggs ready to start your family. Now, this is the natural design. This is exactly how God made you to be, but you're in the world. So that body weight can be a factor of your father. It can be a factor of your mother. It can be a factor of your lifestyle. It can be your food. It can be your environment. It can be your gene, but it doesn't matter. No matter how you look, you can take back your health. You can take back your body weight. So that's what we're going to talk about in the next 45 minutes. So my intention is to give my talk in the first quarter, then I'm going to take questions. If today is the first day of attending my clinic, thank you so much. Please focus on my admin. Make sure you join our group. Make sure you join our page. Make sure you join our YouTube. So it's possible you're watching me from YouTube, Instagram, my timeline, my page, my group. So you have so many options, okay? So if you also need to consult with me, admin can set you up. Make sure you register for the event of May. May is May of multiples. This morning, I've already had two amazing testimonies. One of my clients in America who is already gone into menopause, she actually took the bold step of going to Nigeria to go and try to become a mother. We don't actually try. She's going to be a mother. Nothing can stop her. So she's currently in Nigeria. She's meeting with a fertility specialist. She has started her investigations. And by the grace of God, she's going to be a mother. Now, listen to me carefully. You need to deal with your reality. Okay? So when you enter menopause, you can still become a mother. But how you become a mother is going to be different. How can you become a mother when you enter menopause? You are going to use donor eggs. That's the only option you have. Why? You no longer have eggs. When you haven't seen your bleeding for 12 consecutive months, the chances you've gone into menopause is very high. Menopause is the end phase of becoming a mother naturally, but you can still become a mother with the help of modern technology. But you need to yield, you need to use your opportunity, you need to use your option. So when you've gone into menopause, you can still get pregnant. Not everybody is going to succeed, but some women will succeed because we can use donor eggs. If maybe we can use donor sperm, and if your endometrium, which is the cover of your womb, is favorable, you can still become a mother. Nothing can stop you. Okay, so let's go, guys. Remember, it's no inspirations. My name is Dr. Chudi Ufondu. I love you guys, and today we're going to talk about weight loss. So what's the first thing to do if you are truly, genuinely interested in losing body weight? You have to determine your why. You see, everything we do in life is about why. Why did you show up in this class? Why did you leave every other thing you're doing to listen to me? You could have been doing a lot of things, right? So now what is your why for losing your body weight? So you need to define your why. This is the most important key point. When you discover your why, then waking up, you will keep your focus on your why. But unfortunately, in social media, it's very easy to forget your why. The moment you forget your why, then you will live carelessly, you'll be eating anything, you won't be exercising. Then before you know it, you won't focus on your why. So if your why for losing body weight is to be healthy, to become pregnant, and to be in a good place so you can see your kids, then you will take it serious. So number one key point, it's your why. What's number two? You have to clearly define the reason you want to lose body weight. So there's a difference between your why and reason. Now, for me, and generally, the major reason for losing body weight is not to have a baby. The major reason for losing body weight is to be alive. Life is for the living. If you take your health carelessly, if you take your body weight carelessly, you can actually develop medical conditions that can kill you. So you have to define your reason. It's a healthy woman that can become pregnant. It's a healthy woman that will become pregnant and carry her baby to labor. If you become sick, and some women can be so sick that their fertility will be compromised, you won't have opportunity to have a baby. If you have humongous fibroid in your womb, we need to remove it. If you don't remove it, you won't have an opportunity to become a mother. So you need to know your why. You need to define your reasons. Now you need to write them down. This is very practical. I know in this era of social media, we love our tablets, we love our phones, everything is online, but you need to get a big marker. You need to put them down. You need to put your why down. You need to put your reasons why. Then you go to your big mirror and you put it there. So that anytime you wake up in the morning, anytime you are brushing, it's staring at you. You are remembering them. You are keeping yourself accountable. So if you are pretending, there are so many pretenders out there. Oh, I want to lose body weight. But you eat the whole food in the community and you're not keeping yourself accountable. You might have a coach, you might have anybody, but nobody can keep you accountable except you. Some people pay a lot of money, register for so many programs, attend the best classes, but you can't lose body weight for you. You are going to be the person that will keep yourself accountable. So determine your why. Find your reasons. Write them down in a big mirror or in a visible place that will always remind you. Now, number four, you have to have realistic expectations. Now, in our environment, it's very easy to say you're going to have 4 babies, right? Like this month, we're talking about multiple pregnancy roundtable. I hope you've registered for that. The 100 slots is gradually being filled. I think right now we have about 50. I mean, if I'm correct, and I know some people sponsored some people. So by the time we put everything together, we might meet 100, and that's going to be the cap. So make sure you register for that multiple pregnancy. What I know so many women will be listening to me today, and in 2022, they will have twins. They will have triplets. They will have quadruplets. I know this. It's not just enough to say, doctor, I believe it. Doctor, I accept it. You have to take your booster. You have to set realistic goals. Let me tell you a story. If your 2 tubes are blocked and you're wanting to become twin mother or triplet mother or quadruplet mother, what is your realistic goal? You have to go for IVF, right? You cannot become pregnant naturally without your tubes. So what is the realistic thing to do? You have to understand your reality. Your reality is that your tubes are blocked. What is the next thing to do? You go for IVF. Now, unfortunately, I was talking to one of my clients in UK yesterday, and she got it all wrong. So many people are, dissuading you. So many people are deceiving you about this concept of IVF. So many people believe, oh, they're going to waste the sperm, they're going to waste the eggs. My sister, it's not true now. Let me tell you what you need to know. Do you know that per ejaculate, when you're making love with your partner, we have millions of sperm which are wasted? Do you know that every month you ovulate, you're losing your eggs? It's only when there is union between the eggs and the sperm, then when you form the embryo, you can begin to talk about that. But don't bring your morality, don't bring your spirituality into something you don't understand. So you have to have realistic expectations. So consider setting smart goals, smart objectives. Number first thing in SMART is what? Specific. You have to be specific. It has to be measurable. It has to be achievable. It has to be realistic. Then it has to be time-based. So you have to make sure that everything you're doing in regards to your expectations is SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-based. Some example of SMART goals. Let me give you an example. You want to take a brisk walk, 30 minutes, 5 days a week. That's realistic. That's specific. 30 minutes brisk walk, 5 days a week. You can do that. When you do that, you're keeping yourself accountable. It's SMART. You will eat 4 servings of vegetables every day this week. That's also SMART. It's specific, it's measurable, it's achievable, it's realistic, it's time-based. So you have week. You're going to go for a walk. You're going to eat your vegetables. You will only drink 1 soda this week. It's also realistic. Don't start and you want to finish everything within one night. It's not going to happen. Number 5, you have to focus on the process. What processes will get you to your goal? So the process is very important. Number 6, pick a plan that fits your lifestyle. Some people love music. Some people love dancing. Do you know you can dance yourself into health? Do you know you can stay back home and you can lose all the body weight you want to lose without paying anybody? When I came to America newly, they used to have 24-hour fitness. By then I don't have a baby. We're still trying. I used to go to the gym about 12 a.m., 1 a.m., and I have gym body, right? Because I could do that, because it fitted my lifestyle. But when the babies came, of course I can't do that. So what did I do? I have to use things within my immediate environment. I have to conform them to my lifestyle. So you can dance, you can hop, you can ride your bicycle, you can walk, you can do treadmill. Just find something you love doing, something that will fit into your lifestyle, and begin to do that. Begin to infuse life into that, and before you know it, you will get there. Okay, so find what works for your lifestyle. Music is the best thing that has happened to humanity. You can put your headphones, you can play your best music, you can go crazy, you can jump up and down. You don't need to be a break dancer to lose body weight. Just do it. And when you're doing this, have fun. Life is too short. You only live once. You can only come to today once. After today, you can no longer have 12th of May, 2021. It's gone, it's gone. So you need to dwell in the now and make sure you make good use of now. Now keep your weight loss journal. When you keep a journal, when you keep yourself accountable, there are some good days, there are some bad days, there are some days you will defer, there are some days you will exceed your target. Keep your journal. Very important. Celebrate your successes, no matter how little. Let me give you an example. You were 200 pounds. Then you checked you've dropped 2 pounds. Celebrate that 2 pounds. You might have dropped 10 pounds. Celebrate that 10 pounds. Celebrate that 20. Celebrate that 30. Don't beat yourself up. Celebrate your successes. Successes, it doesn't matter, big, small, moderate, it's okay. Celebrate each other. Applaud yourself. Know that you are trying. Know that you're getting there. Find social support. Social support is very important in this era of social media. Remember that the original intention of social media is to bring everybody together, right? There are some people you attended nursery school with, primary school with. You didn't know where they are. They all went into, the world, they disappeared. But with the advent of Facebook and other social media, we're able to connect with them. It's supposed to be a friendly place. It's supposed to be a loving place. It's supposed to be a supportive place. It's no longer that. People are now competing with each other. People are now sizing each other up. Friends are no longer friends. Colleagues are no longer colleagues. People that have babies are now stratifying people that don't have babies. There are so many dichotomies out there. But when you find your social support, which you can find in our group, glean on your social support. You need them. Now you have to make commitments. Commitment is huge. You have to be solely committed to see yourself losing that body weight, looking at the bigger picture, naming your babies, having your beach body back, getting your body, your health and everything back. Because guess what? When you're getting your body weight back, you're dropping your infertility, you're dropping your diabetes, you're dropping your hypertension, and you're giving yourself a chance. You can actually go off medications by the time you get your body back. It doesn't mean you still don't have hypertension. It doesn't mean you still don't have diabetes, but you have used your lifestyle to weigh up all those drugs. Because for any drug you're taking in your body, you're going to pay the price. So commitment is very important. Now you have to use your mind. The battle is in the mind. You have to think and you have to talk positively. In this era of negative news, anytime you tune the news, anytime you come to social media, war, killings, on gunmen, unknown gunmen, things are just going crazy. Everybody is losing it. Even Israel, right? Christians focus on Israel. Israel is our gold standard. Israel is our model. There are crises in Israel. People are dying every day. There is no longer motivation. In this era of negative news and everything in social media, you have to think and talk positively. Where you hang around is important. Who your friends are is important. The group you belong to is important. They will shape your mindset. If you have a defeatist mindset, if you have a mindset of not getting help when you need help, like in our group, you can get a lot of help. I don't believe there is any woman in this group that was not born a mother. No matter how long your problem is, no matter how old you are, if you need help, get help. So you have to think and talk positively. You have to plan for challenges and setbacks. Let me tell you the truth. If you attended our last month event, we had a health coach, right? A fitness and health coach. We all have our highs and lows. Nobody stays high. There are periods you will be killing the weight, you'll be dropping it. Then suddenly you can have setbacks. It has happened to me. I'm currently getting back from where I used to. I used to wake up in the morning, I'm so energized that I will be sweating all over the place. For some reasons, something happened. I had challenges. I had setbacks, but I'm back again. So you have to plan for setbacks. Nothing goes smoothly in life. You have to plan for setbacks. You have to plan for challenges. You have to mitigate. You have to find the means of overcoming that. Because guess what? They are gonna come. There is nobody in life that is not challenged. This is why when people are helping you, you see, when someone is giving you money, when you reach out to someone and you think the person probably have that money, that person is giving you that money because he's gonna compromise himself, because he's gonna find another way to give you that money. So when people remember you, even with their own challenges, it's called love. So when someone gives you money or someone does you a favor and you're supposed to pay back, please don't disappear. Please don't pretend. Please don't think, oh, they don't need this money. They also have needs. Every single one of us. A billionaire have a billionaire needs. A millionaire have a millionaire needs. Someone in the million. So we all have our needs. So don't assume that the other person, because you see the person showing up in Facebook and he's smiling and he's showing up every day, then he doesn't have a problem. That's very, very bad. That might be the only person that makes the person happy. That might be the only time the person has an opportunity to be happy again, because your happiness is in your hands. So plan for setbacks. Don't aim for perfection. So don't allow perfection stop you from doing good. Don't allow yourself trying to beat yourself up to be like when you were 16. You can never be 16 again. So don't beat yourself up. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for journey. Weight loss is a journey. It's not a destination. So long as you're living, you keep gonna be going every single day. So don't allow perfection stop you from doing good. Focus on the journey. not the destination. Enjoy the scenario. Applaud yourself. Forgive yourself. When you default, when you go back to the fridge, when you eat your cake, when you do the things you're not supposed to do, you are human. Forgive yourself. Don't dwell there. Move on. Keep on going. So plan ahead. Learn to love and appreciate your body. This is the biggest you can do for yourself. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter if you're big. It doesn't matter if you're short. It doesn't matter if you're small. It doesn't matter if you're rubber or leather. It doesn't matter. This is the body that God gave you. If you don't love yourself, nobody can love you. No matter how you look, it starts with your confidence. So many women have killed themselves where they are going for plastic surgery, where they are putting butt implant, where they are putting breast implant. So many women have died. So many women have lost their confidence. You are beautiful the way you are. It doesn't matter how big you are. You are doing this for her. So don't worry about what people talk about you. It doesn't matter. You are not defined by what people tell you. You are not defined by how they see you. When they don't see you the way you are, they are the ones missing. So love upon yourself any which way. Be your own biggest friend. Be your own first fan. Be your best lover. If you don't love yourself, how can you love another person? So it doesn't matter if you added a lot of body weight. It doesn't matter if you've lost a lot of body weight. Whatever you've done is in your pocket. So love yourself. Love your body. Even as you're embarking on the journey, don't ever beat on you. Don't ever hate on you. Look, I'm telling you the truth. When you hate on you, you are giving people license to hate on you. When you disrespect yourself, you are giving people license to disrespect you. That person can be your mother. That person can be your father. That person can be your husband. That person can be your wife. If you package yourself well, if you protect yourself, if you gain your confidence, nobody can mess with you. You are the only person that can protect your sanity. So when you lose your confidence, when you don't respect yourself, you begin to have mental health problems. You begin to go into depression. You begin to have suicidal tendencies. But when you remember you're the daughter and the son of Most High, and you are beautiful, and you are made in this world for a purpose, and nobody can be you, nobody can mess with you. So pick yourself up, love yourself is okay. Now, one of the best secrets for me, if you follow me, I love me. I'm the most confident person ever. And this is what I'm teaching my two kids. I don't care who is in the room. I don't care if it's Obama. I don't care if it's Trump. I'm the most confident. Why? Because the world is mean. If you allow yourself to lose your confidence, you're finished. So pick yourself up. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate your journey. Love yourself. Be yourself. Be your best friend. Okay, now find an exercise you enjoy. If you love dancing, go and dance away your sorrows. You have to enjoy it. If it's painful, if you don't love it, you're not going to love it. So find something you love doing. Now find a role model. Find somebody you're modeling, to be like. A role model is very important. Find someone that motivates you. Find a group that inspires you. Find a group that gives you hope. Find a group that encourages you. This is the group you've been waiting for. So having a role model is important. Like you can have a COO Kene as a role model. You can have Dr. Ndiche as a role model. You can have the moderator as a role model because they are doing the things right. They can, you can model like them. You can find people you want to be like them. You can tailor yourself to be like them. They can actually mentor you. So you come closer to them because everybody has the good, the bad, and ugly. But the problem is we focus mainly on the negatives. Nobody wants to see the positive side of us. Every single one of us, we have something good about us. So find a role model. Now get a fitness body. Keep each other accountable. It might be your partner, it might be your friend, it might be your sibling, it might be your colleague. Find someone you share commonalities with. So both of you can be discussing about your journey. The days you're down, they will pick you up. Finding a body is very important. A body can be your pet, a body can be, your friend or gym buddy or whatever, but find someone that will always pick you up when you forget that you still have wings, okay? Now get professional help at the end of the day. Whatever happens, if what you're doing is not yielding dividends, think about getting professional help. Consult with your primary physician. Consult with your gynecologist. Unfortunately, some people have some thyroid problems. Some people have some endocrinology problems. Some people have some autoimmune conditions. So no matter how you go to the gym, no matter how clean you look, you have a foundational problem we need to deal with. So there are some people that no matter what they do, they can't lose body weight. They keep adding. Like if you have thyroid problems, if you have hypothyroidism, no matter what you do, you're going to be accumulating body weight. So when you see yourself in that boulevard, seek help. Get professional help. So what's the bottom line? Be motivated to lose body weight. It's very important on a long-term basis. Remember that when you're doing this, you're going to give your body a chance. You're going to give yourself a chance to ovulate. You're going to give yourself a chance to produce the sperm. You're going to give yourself a chance to sleep properly. You're going to give your brain a chance to rest. You're going to give your heart a chance to rest. So be motivated to lose body weight, knowing fully well you're doing it for the health. Find different motivating factors. People have various different things that can motivate them. So find what is important to you. Find what motivates you. Find that particular model. Find that particular group. Like if you're in this group, most of my topics are based on what you guys tell me. So like the topic today, someone asked the question and I have to develop the topics so everybody can benefit. Remember to give yourself flexibility. Don't be hard on yourself. Some people go to the gym, they want to lose their body weight within one day. That's not good. When you reach that point of no return, when you go to the gym and they tell you, oh, if you're not painful, if your muscle is not cramping, you don't stop. You are hurting your muscle. So be flexible. Celebrate your little successes along the journey. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Like in this group, if you want to be a father, if you want to be a mother, if you want to have twins, if you want to have triplets, if you want to have quadruplets, attend the round table. Ask for help. Don't lean on your understanding. The problem I have in our group, there are so many women that are just watchers. They are watching things happen. Now, there are some women that make things happen. Don't be among the people that will come to the group to watch the testimonies, to see the babies, to read the good news, but you're not sharing your good news because you're not doing the right things. Be among the people that will make things happen. Get the help you need. Get subscription. Find the packages you can afford. Some of you don't even know you can come in for 1 week. Some of you don't even know you can use 2,000 to get all the help you need. You haven't even found time to read things that will benefit you. There are so many beautiful articles, you're not reading them. You just want a quick fix. Take time and know that everything you need is provided in this group. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you want to get twins, if you want to get triplets, come and learn. When you learn, you change your knowledge base, you change your attitude, you change your practices, you change your perception, and you defeat this infertility. My prayer is that this time next year, every woman will mount the stage and be called a mother. Find proper tools and support. Stay motivated. You can get there no matter what. Thank you for coming. Now I'm going to open the clinic and I'll give you an opportunity to ask your questions. Okay, so the clinic is going to open now. It will be an opportunity for you to ask me questions based on this and I'll give you feedbacks. Okay, so admin, take note of all our members. If they need help, please help and set them up for help. So guys, the clinic is going to open now and I'm ready to take care of your questions. Okay, so you can go ahead and start asking questions. Okay, if you need help, follow the admin. So I'm looking for questions. You can go ahead and ask questions in the next 15 minutes. I'm going to take care of your questions. Then we're going to be done for the day. The clinic is open. Please ask your questions. Ask your questions. Make sure you register for the round table, multiple pregnancy round table. Some women in their 40s are going to have twins. Some women in their 40s are going to have triplets. Some women that never even became pregnant in their life can have 4. It has happened before, but you need to take your bold step. You need to do with your reality. Now, if you need to lose your body weight, lose your body weight, okay? If you've already lost your body weight, maintain your body weight. Sustain what you've lost. Some people lose 20 and add 60. It's better you didn't even lose than to add more. Take charge of your life. Now, guys, the clinic is open. I'm ready to take care of your question. After exercising, your body starts hurting. Do you think it's right to take Tylenol? You don't need to take drugs anytime your body is hurting. When your body is hurting after exercising is a chance to tell the body to kind of guess what's going on. So your body is trying to figure out what's going on. Now, if you started a new routine, it's expected you're going to have pain, right? Over time, your body is going to get back to normal. So you don't need to be popping pills anytime you have body ache. Some body aches, your partner can give you a massage. You can have a cold shower. You can avoid noise. You can sleep and you get better. It's not all headache and body pains. You begin to pop Tylenol. Now you learn how to stretch and drink a lot of water. Okay, so I don't subscribe to you taking painkillers when you go to the gym and you have body ache. Allow your body to conform. That's your body trying to adjust. Okay, guys, keep asking questions. If you pay for BFB on whatever you need, if you pay for BFB on direct bank, how do you get connected to Telegram? When you pay for any services, you're going to send us email. When you read that instruction, it's very simple, self-explanatory. Once you pay, you send your email, we confirm your evidence, then we can transport you to Telegram. Very simple. Remember, we have 2 groups in Telegram. The ANC group for pregnant women, then the BFB for people that want to become pregnant. Doc, is it good for person that had hormone imbalance to take almond milk? There is no problem with taking milk. Okay? There's no problem. Milk is good, but watch the calories content. Watch the contents of those milk. Look for low calorie, look for low fat, and take it in little quantity. Okay? Now, if you have hormone imbalance, make sure you have a fertility specialist attached to you. Make sure you're watching what you eat. Make sure you're dropping all the unnecessary body weight. Now, we can give you some drugs. We can give you some, hormone-related drugs. We can give you some ovulation drugs. We can also give you metformin, based on whatever your indices are, okay? So, but you need to follow through with the instructions you're given, okay? So, guys, keep asking your questions. Keep asking your questions. Dr. Ndiche is also in the background. Kene is in the background. Evelyn is in the background. Ebenezer is in the background. So, we have a full clinic, okay? So, you have about 15 more minutes to get feedbacks from me. So, this is an opportunity. Remember to join Dr. Ndiche tomorrow for her clinic. Remember to register for the event. Remember to subscribe. You've read all the testimonies today. Some people are traveling from America to Nigeria to get help. It doesn't matter where you live. Whatever you need to do, do it. This is May. By June, we would have spent 6 months in 2021. What is your scorecard? What have you done differently? If you keep doing what you've been doing previously, you will keep getting what you keep getting. Unfortunately, social media can be very deceptive. So you can show up in your 24 hours in the day and you haven't achieved anything. If you put data in your phone and you come to Facebook and it's only to fight and gossip and gain nothing, then you're wasting your time. So, but if you come to social media, you find groups you can glean on. You find groups that can give you knowledge. You find groups that can, welcome you, give you love. Some of you go to your churches and they don't give you love because you no longer give them money, because they think you don't amount to nothing, because they think you don't have a baby. But in our group, it doesn't matter your religion. You come as you are, we will love you. The universal language is love. Okay, so guys, keep asking your questions. Keep asking your questions, okay? Keep asking your questions, please. Okay, hold on. What did I do? Okay. All this stuff, you keep playing with them and we keep discovering new things. Okay, guys, keep asking your questions. Good morning, Doc. You're 9 weeks pregnant, but the doctor couldn't dictate the heartbeat. So what you need to do, 2 things. It's possible they've checked this early. So I'm sure they will give you a repeat appointment. So hopefully by the repeat appointment, we're going to see the heartbeat of the baby. Unfortunately, if we didn't see the heartbeat of the baby, it's possible that your baby is not viable. But I'm still hopeful, okay? So I want you to go back and I want you to take some break. Then you go back for repeat, okay? Please, anytime you've had any negative outcome, please go for confirmation. Some people might be told, oh, you've had miscarriage, you've had stillbirth, you've had chemical pregnancy. Don't just take the first report and run with it. Go for alternative opinion. Go for second opinion. Use a different lab. When it's confirmed you have that, you can feel bad about it because we are humans, right? Then when you're done doing that, you piggyback to your doctor. You make sure everybody that has lost a baby, please make sure you go for follow-up. We need to make sure that that baby is completely removed from your body, because any retained product of conception can be problematic in the future. So every singular woman who had miscarriage, before you begin to want to try again, please go back to your doctor. Some of you can expel the contents of the baby by yourself. Some of you, we might give some drugs, and some we can bring you in to have what we call evacuation. But please, Don't be in a hurry to become pregnant when you've had miscarriage or stillbirth. Let's find why. Let's see what we can do to get good results. Okay, Dr. Nietzsche, thank you so much. What's the treatment for person that have high FSH? Anytime you have hormonal issues, piggyback to your gynecologist. There is no way you can take care of yourself if you have medical problems. You have to go to a gynecologist. Now, if you have high FSH, couple of things. The older you are, the higher your FSH would be. When your FSH is going high, your fertility is reducing. So when you get to 35, it's expected that your FSH is going to go up. When your FSH is going up, your fertility is reducing. Your ovarian reserve is being depleted. You no longer have good eggs. You no longer have quantity eggs. They are coming down. They might be there, but they are reducing in quantity. They are reducing in quality. You have to be on the front seat. You have to have smart objectives. Because when you're getting older, when your FSH is going up, your estrogen is coming down. When your estrogen is coming down, you begin to have dry vagina, you begin to have hot flushes, you begin to have low libido, you begin to feel irritable, you begin to feel a couple of things you might not desire. It's age. Every woman is going to get to that. Now, please listen to me, my sister. If you're in your 40s and you're looking for a baby, prayer is good. Sharing all those generic and what God cannot do, you dump in our inbox is good. I love God. I love prayers. I can't begrudge you. But when you have said your prayers, you need to get help. If you're in your 40s and they told you need to go for IVF, please don't even waste time. Because by the time you come back 1 year, you might not have eggs. That's a fact. And please, if you're in your 40s and you're considering going for IVF and you don't have quality eggs, please don't take chance on it. Please, I'm begging you. Because if you're going to use poor quality eggs, that IVF will even fail before you start. You can only give what you have. If you give something substandard, you're going to get something substandard. If you give a quality thing, that's what you're going to get. So if you're above 40, consider using donor eggs, okay? There is nothing wrong in it. And understand better. If you don't understand what IVF is all about, subscribe, ask questions. Don't depend on what your friends told you. One of my members signed up and she was so fearful. She was, matter of fact, freaking out about HSG. Oh, they told her it's very painful. Oh, they told her she can't do this. The HSG is one of the tests you have to do to know if your tubes are open. So stop believing what your friends are telling you. Your friend that might have painful HSG, it's possible she has problems. You're not your friend. You can't even compare the pains of going for all this procedure compared to the pain of going into labor. You're gonna be in pain. The life for women is all about pain. Why are you afraid of HSG, which is just an investigation? Because of what your friends told you. They are putting fear in you. There's some of you that will tell you, oh, IVF is evil. Meanwhile, you want to go for IUI, but you don't want to go for IVF. Now, what's the difference between IUI and IVF? They are the same assisted reproductive technique. So stop being on your own pathway of becoming a mother. Stop being on your own pathway of becoming a father. Get the help you need. What can make the egg fail or IVF fail? So many things. It can be the egg. It can be the sperm. It can be the hormones. It can be the cover of the womb. It can be plantation failure. It can be a whole lot of things. Now, when you have spent a lot of money going for any procedure, topmost on the list, IVF. Please don't tell me when I ask you for a report, oh, it's in the hospital records, and they don't allow us to take it. Well, what's your record doing in the hospital records? This is something you paid for. You need to know why. When you have a test, we need to have a report. If I'm your doctor, how can I know what's going on if you don't give me a report? So stop forming that habit of energizing and empowering the doctors not to do the right things. When you pay for services, you have to get the worth of the services you paid for. It's very important you do this. So when you go to the hospital, you pay a lot of money for IVF. Request the report. From day one, let them explain what they are doing. Make sure you go with your partner. Keep them accountable. It's very important. Can a woman with endometriosis conceive naturally? You need help. You can conceive naturally, but you need help. Endometriosis is a very big factor that can delay your ability to become pregnant. Stop always waiting to things for happen, especially if you've had a long period of infertility. You can't have 10 years of infertility and you're still waiting for natural things to happen, and you can see it's not happening, knowing fully well that you're not getting younger. A man can afford to wait, but a woman cannot afford to wait, because when you are waiting and you enter menopause, what are you going to do, my sister? Some of you don't even believe in IVF and other things. Then how can you believe in donor eggs when you've already used your eggs? Some of you, as I'm talking to you right now, your chances are even limited. You don't even know if you have eggs or not. That's a fact. There are so many women that are moving from one prayer house to the other. We haven't even checked your ovarian reserve. You're 45 and you're still waiting. You're 49 and you're still waiting. My sister, you don't have that liberty of time. 3 more minutes and I'm done. After 2 years of delivery with CS, you've had weight loss, but you can't take it. Your period reduced to 2 days and 3 days. You have secondary infertility. You need to get help. The problem might not even be coming from you. So you and your partner will need to go and seek help. Any woman that has been pregnant in the past can always be pregnant. So of the 2 types of infertility, primary infertility is the one that is more difficult to deal with. Secondary infertility means in the past, you got pregnant. Either you had a baby, either you aborted the baby, or you had miscarriage, or you had stillbirth. If you have been pregnant in the past, the possibility of becoming pregnant again is very high. And any woman can have infertility, including virgins. So don't think because of your spirituality or your mother. Like one lady was telling me, why would God pick on me? I was a virgin. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. My elder sister had boyfriends. I didn't do this. I don't know. I'm not God. That's not how God judges people. God doesn't judge us based on what we did or what we didn't do. It's called grace. There are so many women that never even knew men, but are having all the problems in the world. That's where God can come in. So stop comparing yourself with people. Just be you. Be happy. Find your option. Be realistic. Take your chances. Do something. Get help. If you're in this group, get help. Come in for 1 week. Come in for 1 month. Come in for 3 months. Come in for 6 months. Go to ANC. Some of us are having babies, right? You've been wanting this baby, then you became pregnant, then suddenly you became a smart pregnant woman. You refuse to register for ANC. You're looking around, going from one inbox to the other, asking questions that can't save your baby. You can't play luck with your baby. You have to have a doctor that will tell you to go, and you go, because your baby is very important. You do not want to lose your baby for any reason. So don't play smart. You're stocking your resources, waiting to impress whoever by December. Some women spend the whole of January not doing anything. Suddenly by December, they wake up. They start running helter-skelter. Why? Because they will have so many people that will come with their good news. That lady that have twins, that lady that had triplets, that lady that had quadruplets, they took a bold step. Majority of people that will have multiple pregnancy will go for IVF. Majority. You heard me right. And any woman at any time can have more than one baby. You need to take your bold step. When you don't understand, you ask. Mind the places you go to. Some of the problems you have in life today is based on who you're hanging out with. It's based on the type of church you belong to. It's based on the type of pastor you have. It's based on the type of sisters you have. There are so many places they are only interested in your money. Christianity and worshiping God is not about money. It's about showing you the way, the right way. Some of them will dissuade you. Some of them will tell you stuff that are not true. Meanwhile, they fly into America to have the best, but they're just giving you Bible verses. And they tell you to sow big seeds to have big prayers. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't just make sense. God doesn't take bribe. God is the God of everybody. God made you a woman. So take your chances. You are smart. You are educated. You know the right way, but you choose to go the other way. Take back your life. Okay, so my time is up. If you need help, get help. If you need to attend the multiple pregnancy super masterclass, it's going to be called Roundtable. Please register today. If you want to consult with me, it's possible. You can come in at 6 months. That's the top. on the list. You can come in at 3 months. You can come in at 1 month. You can come in at 1 week. Whichever one you can afford. We've made it so easy. So because we understand there are some people that need help, right? The reason why do you know why I show up every day? Because I know there are some people that don't have money. Because I know there are some people that can't afford my services. If I'm to be paid for showing up since 2015, I will be the biggest billionaire in dollars. But I'm not after money. I'm after helping you. I'm after showing you what you can do to be like other women so that you can stop crying, so that you can know you matter. That's what I'm after. So don't think I'm showing up because of money, because you can't even pay my bills. That's a fact. I'm not bragging, but that's a fact. So go and use your resources to get the help you need. Unfortunately, infertility is expensive. Unfortunately. Then you need to do something besides praying. Remember our 3 P's: pray, play, practice. God bless you. I've come to the end of my broadcast. Keep a day with Dr. Ndiche tomorrow. Don't miss that class. Okay? I love you guys. Share the group with all your friends. Attend all the clinics. Practice. Don't stop your love making. Your love making is the magic. Your love making is the bridge. And you will become a mother. You will remember our service. There is absolutely nothing that can stop you from becoming a mother. The bigger picture, the overall aim of God is to give you an expected end. So begin to call forth your baby. Begin to name their names. Begin to call them as if they are, because they are. Don't allow anybody mess with you, ever. Whether you have a baby now or not, it doesn't matter. You're a mother. God bless you and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Until I see you guys on Friday, bye-bye and God bless.